Hello, hello, hello. It is Sandy from Two Peppers Creative. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing pretty good myself. Busy work days and had a yummy dinner. And now I'm gonna make a frog. This is gonna be for Froggy Friday.
Froggy Friday is a collaboration from Girl in the Garage, The Dragon's Cave, The Bass Resonator, Nerd Goblin Art, and Gert Creates. They are our hosts, originated by Girl in the Garage and The Dragon's Cave. Check out the playlist in the description.
And what I thought I would do is take a cue from Daniel Cooper, who got this from Miriam's Nature, who hasn't posted anything in a very long time, and I hope she's doing okay. I haven't seen anything lately. But we are gonna do some cloud effect with alcohol inks and a sinker. And instead of just dropping alcohol inks by themselves and swirling them up for the tea tree and then putting the white sinker on, we're gonna mix the white sinker with resin. So I am putting it in this little cup here, but I do have some, whoa, get that little stick out of the way. I do have some glitter in there, but that's all right. I don't mind that. And then I am putting the resin into Mr. Frog here. This mold is from Oddity Abyss. You'll have seen me made it in the last Froggy Friday I did. If you're in the US, please check her out. She just has some really fun and awesome molds. I know there's some new Halloween ones she's been working on and some Christmas ones. So go ahead and check her out. Now what I'm doing, I am making sure that I'm leaving space for when I drop the inks and the sinker. So let us go ahead and get our sinker mixed in. I'm using Let's Resin Alcohol inks, and this is their Sinker White. And we'll give that a little shaky shake. Make sure all that pigment that settles at the bottom gets mixed up. A little spray of alcohol on there. If you see some bubbles floating up in there, I'm probably going to grab my torch and give them a little blast before I start adding anything. We still have some pigment stuck in here. I haven't really used this one in a long time, so let me see here. I see some more bubbles sticking at the bottom, so I want to get those out. I don't want to use that. 1 second, I'll be back. I got a set of these little guys from Suno, and I love them. So let's make sure we just kind of go around lifting any of those stinky bubbles that might be trying to hide out anywhere. Some of them are down here in these little corners of the lotus flower or the lily flower. I think I've got them all. Alright, let's go ahead and give this a little torch. I can pop some of these bubbles. Keep it moving fast. And then I've got another bubble. This is the part that takes a long time here, fishing out these little bubbles. I do also have, I said, the glitter in here. There's one there, one little guy here. I think all around there are not bubbles. I think these are just reflections of my light. Alrighty, I think I got them. So that they'll float up. Gonna let it sit for about a few minutes and then we'll come back. All right, so move this off to the side. Let's add our sinker white. And looking for a kind of, start with 5 drops milk consistency. And that was definitely not enough. Rather start with not enough. Okay, that's 15 drops right there. I'd rather start with not enough than too much. Add another 10. I know in Daniel's latest videos he did not keep track of how many drops he had put in. And I think I'm going to stop there. Yeah, I think we'll stop there. And now we're going to drop our inks in. Get the resin off my hand so I don't get all my inks all gross. Alright, and I have various colors of inks here. So I've got lemon yellow, I've got red, midnight blue. I don't think I'm going to use that one for this one. I think we're going to do forest green. I think we're going to use the blue. We did a cerulean. I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're going to do the yellow green. Yes, let's do that. Alrighty. Let's see here. Alright. Got my pen here. I'm going to move it away from this. Well, it kind of doesn't really matter because I am pushing it into there anyway, but I kind of want to aim for the correct spots. Alright. Yellow green. Let's go ahead and put him here. Now these will merge around and that's alright. I just kind of wanted to try to get some of them in the effect of where the frog is. And we'll get a little of the yellow-green mixed in with this one too. It's not really traveling much. Could be my resin stiffening up. I'm not doing red. Yes, I am doing red. And do some red up in here. I'm gonna mix a little yellow in there. You'll probably get some orange showing up too. You can see that already going. Now this is just regular Lux resin. I had a couple containers, or large container full. So it's not the Daniel Cooper collaboration. I am all out of that. Alright, let's drop some of our white here. I made way too much, I'm sure. And now you can just do the lines back and forth. And I think on the flower, I'm just going to kind of try to do little drops. And that's not going to work because my fan is too strong. All right, there we go. We're gonna let it sit and do its thing for a half hour, and then we'll come back to it. All right, stay tuned.
Hello, hello. Well, as you can see, here are some of these extras. Let's see if I can get a white piece of paper here. That may help you to see it a little bit better. So you can see where the white shines through, like over here. These, I should not have used the dark indigo, or was it dark indigo? Midnight indigo, I think. Midnight blue. That's just way too dark for this. Just trying to get some more light shining over here. Can see a little hint of the yellow I tried to use right there. It does have a hint of right there, the Petri effect. I just did Petri in these, well, except this one. This one I just combined alcohol ink with the white resin I had. Oh. And apparently a little different color got in there. Come here. That one's one I already did. Ooh, haha, caught it. You can see the Petri over here. The resin was getting really thick as I was doing these. That one's probably my favorite of them. Anywho, moving on to the next. Alright, here we got these little guys. Remember, this is the, what do you call it? Cloud effect. That light there. And I just did this full tray here. Ooh, I like that one. That's nice. Till I drop it. See, I didn't put a lot of ink in here, so it didn't sink as much, which also could be because I was working with curing warmer resin. But we'll get beauty shots of these out in the sun. A little darker with that midnight blue. That one. So there are those. And moving on to the next. Next we have our kitty cats. So he's got a little bit of that effect down in there. Some in his head. This one had a bit of overspill. Well, maybe he didn't. It just looked like it. Oh, he did back there. He's got a couple bubbles in him.
And then our last little guy. Looks fun. A little overspill over here. There we go. And where'd that one? So this got this overspill here. I'm just gonna grab my scissors and cut that off. Trying not to gouge because it's still soft. That's okay. Yeah. And so there's our little kitty cat. Oh, he's got some bubbles in his ears too. I can probably take some UV resin. I could probably sand that back and then fix his ear points with some UV. And then cover him in UV. I don't think I'm going to. I'll just keep him. There's our little other two. Their ears are fine. And there's just bubbles deep inside, which I cannot get to those. Some of them may also be some of the glitter. All right, here is what we came for, the main attraction. Let us look at how it went. There we go. Are we ready? Do we think it worked? I don't know. I'm a little scared because he's really deep. All right, there we go. Oh, I like it. It did work. I, though, am gonna outline some of these with a pen. We'll try and get some color into the dots.
I want to thank everybody for watching my video today. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. That would really help out my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It is free for you. Just go ahead and aim your camera at the QR code or click the subscribe button below. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank all my subscribers, everybody that watches. You guys are what helps keep my channel going, and I really greatly appreciate it. Thank you all, and I hope you enjoy these beauty shots.